All right, welcome back. It's been a long time since we played some Skater XL, but we're back here, back on Easy Day High School, just one of the standard starter levels. But we're playing it because this game recently got an update, the December 2020 update. They've actually been teasing this for a little while, and I have been very excited to check it out. I'm fiddling with my controller, trying to not crash. I crash. Okay, but this has been a long time coming. And if you've played Skater XL, you might know that there was a pretty good mod community out there for the game. And so you could download mods, you can install them in like your documents folder in your Skater XL folder. You could do, you could do maps, you could do gear. They had some other really cool mods like physics mods that actually change the way physics work. Like a lot of people install some physics mods that make the game a little more realistic. Like you aren't so super powered at skating, I guess, because honestly, you can like kind of yeet things a little stupid far and yeah. Anyway, so it made it more realistic, which is actually pretty cool. And we'll talk a little bit about that later because it's gonna be sort of relevant. But anyway, this is the mod update, the mods at the push of a button sort of update. So this will be extremely, I guess, exciting if you're on console, because on console there was no way to install mod content before. At least on PC you always had a way. It was just, it required a little bit of work. And now it really doesn't require as much work for a lot of the mods. So basically how this works, you hit start and you can go right here to the mod browser. And there's just two categories right now. You've got maps, you got gear, and that's it. But maps and gear, I mean, maps are the exciting part, because if you know from Skater XL, the default kind of official maps we have are Easy Day High School, the Big Ramp, Downtown LA, California Skate Park, and then the West LA Courthouse, which is kind of the original Skater XL playground. And then we had a couple like community maps in here that were included in the game. Hudlin, Streets, and Grant Park, Chicago were all included. But now there's all these other ones, which I've already installed. These are all officially installed through the mods. I had installed some of these through the non-built-in mod browser of the game before, but I just decided to install them now all through the actual mod browser. So yeah, so you can go in, you can download your maps, and then they'll show up in there. And so most of them aren't too huge, 300 megs, 400 megs, but there are some big ones like Burnt, Bust, or Bail is a whopping 1.2 gigabytes, and we'll pop into that, I guess, and just check it out. So most of them install pretty quick, actually. And then once they're installed, they will show up for you to play in the map menu. I've noticed that it takes a little while, and like when I jump back into the game after, I just jump back into the game fresh, sometimes they just won't be there, and I have to kind of sit for a while, and then I'll get the little badge at the bottom that says, the mod has been installed, and then it'll work, and I can actually go there. So we can actually just look at it, what's it like to actually install a mod. We'll do it with some gear. It's sort of the same deal here. So like, let's say, wow, look at this skate worker's vest. I need this vest, okay? So we'll hit install, zoop. That one's really easy because it's a whopping 9 megs. So there you go, skate workers has been installed, great. So the way gear works, you'll go into character, go to your character, and then you'll go, I like to just go left because it goes back to the custom stuff. So wheels actually, if you've downloaded, they'll be under the custom wheels section. So these are some custom wheels that I've downloaded. I guess we could install some yellow ones. I've also got some custom pants. They show up in here. So anything that's mod will be in a custom section. It won't just be under like the bottoms section. It'll be a custom bottom. Or a custom top. There's our vest. Oh, this is so good. Everyone can see me. I really want to make sure that I'm being safe. I look completely stupid, and I like it. It's good. So that's how easy that is. I mean, that is what's so great. And so yeah, like I said, like for console players especially, this is going to be super cool because you basically just got a bunch of new, well, clothing, but maybe that's not as exciting, but maps especially, so you can go beyond the built-in maps in Skater XL. So let's go ahead and check out some of the maps. So in their release, they mention a lot that Riverfern, Applewood Park, and Quebec Skate Plaza, they're sort of like the big three. They've been around for a while. They were very highly ranked on the mod. They use Mod.io for this, I believe. Yeah, they use the Mod.io platform to host all these mods. So it's just plugging into the Mod.io platform. So these ones are always very well rated. They've had really great support. They've been updated a lot. I play with them. They're pretty fun. Riverfern is pretty sweet. We can actually just jump into it. You can see how fast it is, even though it's a mod. Look at that. Boom. I will say, like Burnt's, the one that's a 1.2 gig, that one definitely takes a little while, which makes sense. And you can tell looking at it, you can kind of, wow. You can kind of see why it's a little bigger. Like some of the textures look a little more complicated. This is a park though that I gotta say, like I really like this park, but this is a good park that shows you why a physics mod is actually popular in this game, because if you do any high pops in this, which I try not to high pop because it kind of looks dorky in general, but if you do any high pops in this, you're basically just gonna like soar over everything. And even a lot of stuff on like low pop, you kind of overshoot. This one isn't, I guess, quite as bad. Quebec skate park is Quebec. Say it how you want. That one really, you feel like a giant skating in like a skate park built for children. It's weird. This one isn't quite as bad, actually. I actually like this park quite a bit. But again, you just like don't need to like send it. In fact, yeah, there. I don't think I've ever hit that because I always overshoot it. Laser flip. No, we won't. Just kidding. Varial heel. Real slow and weird looking. But yeah, I like this park. Whoa. I was going to zoom around the park and show you what it looked like. Okay. That was traumatic. Well, what happened? Okay, anyway, so yeah, this is the actual park. It's kind of interesting. There's like a little mini pipe up here. Again, this park's been around for a long time if you've modded in Skater XL ever, but now it's much easier to do it in game. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this foam pit exactly. Like, where do you come from to land into it? Over here, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so these are kind of like the big mod maps, I guess. But this one's pretty fun. We could also just jump over to Applewood Park's pretty cool too. It can feel a little small. Some parts feel good. Some parts, like the skate park, in my opinion, feels like small. And again, it would kind of do well to have like physics mods. And I'm curious if they're gonna continue to expand mod support and bring some of like the other mods that they have available, like the physics mods and some of that stuff. So we will see. For now, it is just gear and we're really struggling with the spawning. But yeah, right now it's just gear and skate parks. This skate park, it's cool. It just feels very small. You gotta really go cutesy on it. Yoop. So I just like high pop it. Nice. Yoop. Yeah, that's great. Looking really great. Looking super cool tricks. Love these tricks. Doing terrible. I'm gonna get hurt. Yep. I'm not good at this game, as you can tell. I've played it enough to kind of sort of do something, but I feel like I'm still very bad. Just popping dumb tricks that don't make sense, like a 540 double hard flip. Yeah, sad, but you know, it's cool. So this is kind of a fun one, I guess. A little swing around the map a little bit. There's lots of good spots, good stair sets. But yeah, again, this one I feel like kind of benefits from you not being so good at like popping huge in the game. It's just like, it almost feels like it's like on a different scale than Skater XL is supposed to be, sort of. So that's why the physics mod is kind of nice. Yep. Can I grab my tail? No, can't. Okay. And then, yeah, so like I also really like this one, El Sereno. Here's Burns Buster Bill. I guess we'll pop into it because I said I would. Like I said, it takes a little while. Takes a little longer. It's still not bad, though. Oh, it's a 95. I got tricked. Okay, yeah. So it's not too bad. This one, I will say, performance is a little iffy. And in general, I can usually kind of tell that I'm in a modded map. It can just be a little more jittery, a little hitchy at times. But in general, I mean, it's not bad. Like, I feel like if you ever played Skate 3 and played the what was it called, like level, I don't know, they're like their level creator, if you play at the community maps, those were terrible. This is much better than that. Much better. This is actually kind of an empty map. This is just gonna keep happening, isn't it? Wow, that's weird. Why's that happening? I didn't have this trouble earlier. This is kind of a cool map because I think the description for this one said like it tries to recreate a bunch of like iconic California skate park or skate spots and stuff. I'm not versed enough to really identify which are which, but it's still cool. It's got some definite like dead spots in the map too, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's huge. It's actually pretty dang big compared to the other ones. And you know, not just strictly like a skate park, like really recreating like a cityscape or something, if you will. But yeah, pretty cool. So there you go. I just wanted to show you guys a quick update video for the mod IO update for Skater XL. That was pretty cool, and especially if you're on console, like I said, this is definitely something you want to check out because you haven't been able to mod at all before. So be sure to check it out, and hope you guys enjoy. And if you did enjoy this video and want to see more videos of Skater XL or any of the other games I've been playing, hey, be sure to subscribe. And either way, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.